Now you just have to find a prestige mod to do.
It's still good just to try and get 1 or 2.
Down to 1.
Lovely. Okay, so you guys sit down in the barber chairs.
Yeah.
As advertised, Clem puts hot towels across your face. And when he takes them off, he has an otter head. You're like, it still has like the patches of fur that look like mutton chops. And he goes, Dave?
Yes, I yes.
No.
No problem. He's giving the air to a straight razor shave, not at the same time.
Okay then.
You guys
It's been a while.
straight razor shave?
Excellent. How? What's the quality of this straight razor shave? Is it a nice secure hand? No shaking and.
No shaking, no fuss, no muss.
Excellent.
And then he takes off the whatever that covering is called that they always put on you. Big cloth. Outside of the barbershop window, you see that everybody has some sort of beast type head, like horses, probably Bo Jackman, otters, rhino heads, just all kinds of stuff, and then kind of humanish bodies, and they're all dressed in different clothes and stuff like that. And it looks like it's kind of an Old West setting, but Disney-fied.
Just act normal. And don't stare at them. They don't like that.
Both of you two haven't been in the zone before?
I haven't.
What? Alex? Nope. Okay, Alex?
I have, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Corey, you pick up 2 new tarot cards.
Yahoo!
7 of Pentacles, King of Wands. You have no idea what these are for, but someday maybe you'll find out. Or not.
Well, I've been going through potential actual fortunes from these layouts that I don't know. So, I'm sorry, it was King of Pentacles?
No, King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Because there's not enough mysteries going on, so you need more.
Yeah, well, I like a good mystery.
When you guys head out of the barber shop, people are like, "Hello, Australians," as they pass by.
Good day, mate.
They nod, smile, and move on about their business. If you've ever seen the old Robin Hood Disney cartoon movie, it's pretty much like that.
Of course I have.
So you guys head down the street, and eventually you're taking them to the embassy, Matt? Embassy?
Yeah.
It takes you to a large, like, we're rich, and we like to build our shit out of stone. It's right near the fortress wall. Big fucking fortress. There's rhinoceros-headed guards outside. They come to attention, and after a bit, 2 elf kids, 1 male, 1 female, both maybe 16, 18 years old, come and they go, "Hello, travelers. Please come in. Enjoy the hospitality of the Australian embassy." There's large Australian flags flying above the embassy as well. Do you have any baggage?
No, I have everything.
If you need anything, food, drink, weapons, whatever, please let us know. They take you in.
Where's the safe with these? Like, I point to my wrist.
How many do you need? We'll get them.
Just 1.
The girl heads off, and the guy says, "Right this way."
I wouldn't mind equipping myself. Is this an appropriate place to do so, or no? Now that I understand more what we're doing.
Certainly. We'll have a room for you. You'll find everything you need in there.
Oh, well, I'm grateful. Thank you.
This is all because of the largesse of the Australian ambassador.
Heck of a person.
Yes, he is. You guys are heading down the hall. The bird in the cage is like, fuck you, as you guys walk by.
The vulgar macaw. Rare species of bird.
I'm not a macaw, it mutters darkly as you guys pass.
Ahoy.
Do you want a cracker? Do you want a cracker?
Yes,
I bet
I
that really
want a
bothered you.
cracker. God damn it, it says. It mutters darkly and paces back and forth in its cage. You guys are taken into a small dining room. They are preparing food and drinks for you. They give Alex Kinley a large drink immediately.
Does he drink it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
They offer you
no
guys
one
a drink.
I will eat since it's been quite some time since I've eaten. And
Excellent.
see other people eating, so I'm assuming it's safe.
Give me etiquette rolls to see whether you eat like a normal person or a starving animal.
Starving animal.
It could go either way here, so I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. You guys are all eating well. The elf guy looks concerned at Alex and he goes, "Are you okay?"
I don't know what's going on with me.
Weird.
I feel like I'm a new man.
You look like a new man, he says.
I do.
The girl brings back a wristband thingy that looks just like the one that Freddie is wearing.
Oh yeah.
She tells you.
Take it from her. I'm gonna like touch the two of them together, so it's encrypted, and I'll hand it over to the doc.
I'm sure there's more to the encryption than that.
Well,
but
yeah, whatever.
you're the guy who set it up, so
Yeah.
you make it happen. No problem. It's like these are like super high tech things, Corey. It's like space age tech. Not our space age, better space age.
I'm gonna roll with it.
Yeah. He seems to really know what he's doing with it. He shows you how to operate it and stuff. What you need to do at some point, Corey, is ask Pete to please give you the in-game board access because it's reachable through this. By your character having this means you get another board on the ATAW boards you have access to.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Meaning that we can all talk to each other kind of thing, right? Like in
Yeah.
game.
Yep. Oh yeah, hidden depths. So
Right on.
you guys eat, drink, and you know it's getting late, and the girl says, "Shall I show you to your rooms?" She speaks with a faint accent.
Sure. Alex, is there something that we should be doing here, or is this basically to sort of touch base and re-equip and get better clothes and that type of thing?
What I really wanted to do is get you established with a communicator so you could communicate with the other doors in our group so you can ask them any questions you have or that kind of stuff.
Right this motherfucking way, she says, and heads off with you guys. She says, I'm sorry for the vulgarity. We learned to speak English from Ahoy. She motions to Bert, who's like, damn, we're skipping. Right. In each of your rooms, there's a rifle, pistol, a gunfighter holster, low slung, leather trench coat, cowboy hat, spurs, boots, Old West type getup. Plenty of ammo. The rifle and the pistol are the same caliber, so they're interchangeable. A couple hundred rounds of ammo. Gun belt.
That's a lot of ammo.
Yeah. It's just like here, like there's no sign saying you must clear out your all the shit from your room, but there's also a backpack and like $100 of paper money that has pictures of people with furries. It has pictures of furries on it.
Ooh,
Can I? Is it possible to get a sword too? I know it seems
You don't know.
stupid, but
Yeah.
I mean, the lady is here, right? She's showing me.
You go track it up. You are fucking it up. Corey, are you making the microphone sad?
I might be.
That's you. Stop it. So, no problem. Yes, she'll see about getting you a sword. They don't have them laying around. People use guns here, she says, normally.
what kind of gun is it? A pistol?
It looks like it's one of the old-fashioned cowboy guns. It's a hog leg. It's a 45
Peacemaker.
Colt. Yeah. So it's a fucking heavy gun, and this is not the kind of gun you can reload quickly. It doesn't have like the break open shit. No, it's one bullet at a time. So pretty much when your gun runs out in combat in this system, it's a fucking club, a small ass club.
Nah, I'm right. I'll just take the money.
What's that?
I'll just take the. You said there was 100, like, note or something.
Yeah, $100 worth of local currency.
Yeah, I'll just take that.
Yeah, no worries. Make a note of it.
I'll gear the fuck up. I mean,
Super.
better than no shots of 45.
Mm. Let me see.
Is my microphone still all fucked up?
No, it's not clicking anymore.
All right, I'm gonna make.
Now it's clicking.
Is it really?
Yeah, whatever you're doing is going.
I'm not doing anything. I was just fucking talking.
It sounds like where it's plugged in, it's like.
Oh, that might be. Hold on one second.
Now we can't hear you, but just the clicking, so it's gotten worse.
For a win.
You've muted yourself and it's gotten worse. Now it's not currently clicking. I think, didn't we?
Is that better?
Yeah.
That should be better.
Don't you need new headset, or is that the? Is that the one you stepped on before?
Yeah.
Now you're kind of buzzing a little.
Get a new headset. Your foot is not helping it.
Yes, I will save up for that. I'm sorry, but is it buzzing still?
No.
No, it's fine now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was me. I was messing with the. Sorry, it should be better now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. She comes back. She has a rapier. Think.
Can I
I'll take
practice
Fine.
spells before we sleep?
Go for it.
I don't have the macro set up, so I'll just roll it normally. Oh shit!
Oh, you don't have all your spells input yet?
No, not yet. I'll do it next week.
Is that a crit?
Unfortunately, no.
Wow.
I need a 1 for a crit. But it's a success at least, so. So that one's done. I'll try this one next.
Yeah, after he gets done doing some spells, I'm just going to cut to the next day.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just typing in equipment.
Okay.
Did you say spell?
Yeah.
Was it times 3 in this place?
Oh, yeah, you need a willpower roll just to pull off spells. Let me tell you what it is.
Oh, really? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this zone sucks ass for spells.
But
I
it
do.
did before it does now for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's times 3.
It is times 3.
Willpower?
Uh-huh.
I gotta
Oh,
jump AFK real quick. So while you're working on that, I'll be right back.
Okay,
Yeah, I failed mine, so me.
cool.
Is that each time you cast a spell?
Uh-huh.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. They were talking about getting the willpower button, like different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yeah, I'll fix
spell
that.
thing.
Yeah.
That now you're experiencing why.
Yeah.
It's a nuisance during not combat, but during combat, it's like, well, my action for this round is fucking done.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. Get this back here. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was playing something in a better place where it doesn't suck to cast spells.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra opportunities to fumble and shit here. But it's Cowboy Town.
Don't like this zone.
Mm-hmm. It's a motherfucker for spells, dude.
Okay, I can do it one more time. Come on.
Okay, so
Whatever.
the
I have
magic
returned.
cast it. Good deal. It's the next day.
Woo.
You guys have eaten a hearty breakfast. What now?
Well, I look at Alex and I'm like, do you have anything you want to do right away? Keep in mind, we're not as strong as you. So,
Is there like does this work like a normal place? Like, is this a normal town, or should we not interact with this town?
Well, I've been here. It's up to you guys if you want to go around and, I mean,
I was just thinking they were nice enough to give us money, and we could probably not spend this money anywhere else. So,
Yeah, if they just want to go shopping, that's fine. But there's not a lot going on here, Alex. You know that.
Yeah, I think we just go back to Burlington and try and work out what's going on with the sirens,
all right.
because stuff is going down there, big town.
where is this? Which town again? Zone?
Where we came from.
Burlington.
Oh, Burlington.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go back to Clem's, get a shave, go back to Burlington.
Oh, they weren't wanting to shop while they were here.
I did. I was wondering if I could get like just real quick, if I could get a different outfit than the gunfighter Wild West gunfighter outfit. If there was like a more Western gentleman outfit,
Absolutely, you can.
more like a bowler hat kind of deal instead of
Actually, most cowboys wear bowler hats.
I know, but a more gentlemanly outfit than the gunfighter outfit.
Absolutely, you can. Let's see. They have all kinds of interesting shit for sale. Men's clothing. Right. For about $5, you get a really nice outfit. Western gentleman, complete if you wish, with a string bolo tie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, old deal. I'll go with that.
Yeah. What color would you like?
We'll go with earth tones.
Great. Done.
Not too ostentatious.
No, actually, white is the ostentatious one. That's like, I don't work, I'm not getting dirty, and I don't plan on it.
I'd like to buy a backpack as well.
What?
A backpack.
Oh yeah, it's like $1 or something. Prices are good here, actually.
Just a non-class backpack.
Is it possible to get like a samurai sword or no? I gotta go with the rapier.
They were lucky. Nobody's actually even selling rapiers. You don't know where the fuck she got it.
If you really want one, there's another zone that sells them, and I'm like,
I'm just more trained on those than I am on a rapier, but sword is a sword, I guess, in a way. I don't know. Let's see.
For $2, you can buy a wolf trap.
No, I'm good on that one.
Okay.
No, just the outfit seems to be good. No, I'm good. We can go.
Don't want to buy a gramophone, some records.
Not really. No tea sets. I didn't want to order a JCPenney home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all good.
No worries. Yeah, keep track of your money and that it's for this zone because you may eventually get your own born identity kit of money, you know, where you've got different money for different zones and all that shit. So no worries. You guys get back together. You go to Clem's. Howdy, what can I do you for? Says Clem, the weird otter guy head thing.
I believe we are going. We need a shave.
Hot towel?
I would love a hot towel as well.
Where are you going back to?
Burlington.
Burlington?
I think that's right. Yes.
Okay. Hey, and your friends as well?
Yes.
He motions to the 4 seats. Everybody has a seat. Well, you take up 3 of them. And he puts the hot towels on. When he takes them off, he has no longer got this weird fucking otter head thing. You don't know why you didn't lose Sandy for a world full of fucking Disney characters, possibly due to Disney helping to buffer you against it. You don't know. But you're back in Burlington. And he goes, shave?
No, we're gonna look around for a bit. Thank you, Clem.
He smiles. You notice that he said exactly the same thing, exactly the same cadence every time you've visited.
Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, but Clem is a robot, right?
I'm not sure about robot. I mean, he's definitely not human.
Do you know where he came from and all?
He's an entity in this place.
Yeah, but why is he here?
Howdy, what can I do you for? Says
We
Clem.
don't know.
Clem, who do you serve?
I'm sorry, I don't understand, says Clem.
Who created you?
I'm sorry, I do not understand, says Clem.
Are you a robot, Clem?
I'm sorry, I do not understand, says Clem.
I think that answers your question.
Yeah, pretty much.
Certainly not human responses.
Hello.
We get to see all sorts of Logan bodily functions. This is fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
I'll delve into the Clem mystery some other time. We have other stuff to do right now.
You guys leave the barber shop and you see people wandering around the streets, just like Rory B. Calhoun, walking on their 2 hind legs and everything. Happy Friday, says some random guy passing you.
And happy Friday to you too, sir.
He smiles, nods, and moves on.
I don't know if you know, but it's always Friday here.
And the people seem incredibly happy.
Yeah.
It's always Friday.
Everything in Burlington is not quite what it seems to be.
Okay.
Okay.
So
there's a squeal of brakes and a soft crunch of metal on metal. Oh, it appears that there's been a minor fender bender. The woman gets out of the car and goes, "Oh no, my husband's going to kill me." The guy gets out of his car and goes, "He shouldn't have let a woman drive." Ha, 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 ha. And she's just like, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, the 50s.
How badly damaged?
Minor, pretty much a small dent and a little bit of paint. This is back in the days when cars were made with no crumple zones. We didn't need any of that pussy stuff. We just wanted to fucking rattle around in there and die horribly. It made us happy. We didn't even use seatbelts up until the 70s or somewhere in there.
All right, Alex. So so we're just gonna kind of just poke around and see what's going on here, or are we gonna look for the Morlocks or other horrible things?
Yeah, we're gonna just kind of have a look around and see what's going down here.
Okay. Lead on, since you seem to be the senior explorer here.
I'm going to put up the map because Alex seems suspicious a bit that things may have changed a bit. So, and Alex definitely feels as though they motherfucking have. So not everything may be what he's used to. And it is weird that two of you are armed with swords as you walk through the town, but nobody in the town seems to notice for some reason.
Well, I'm openly carrying a pistol too.
Yeah, not even anybody blinks at that shit. Right now, you guys are over at where's Clem's? Clem's Barbershop next to City Hall, and across the street from the Super Duper Mart. It's all up to
Super Duper Mart.
Mhm.
It's super duper.
It really is.
Well, let's.
Why don't we ask someone at, I don't know, City Hall or the police? What's up with the sirens? That could be a good place to start, maybe.
Alex, stop concentrating on whatever you're concentrating on. Concentrate on this, Alex.
Well,
Yeah. Good
Sorry,
idea.
concentrate on Freddy.
Let's actually head over towards the police station.
Wait, City Hall is different than the police station.
Yeah, I know, but he mentioned both places, and I think that if we head over to the police station, it's a good idea. The post office too will have might have some information too, like papers or postings or things like that, perhaps.
Yeah.
You guys walk past the Super Duper Mart, past the Moo Cow Dairy, which seems to excite Alex in unusual ways. The opposite side of the street is the Bolarama, which, it says closed for league night. Friday night league night.
It's always closed for league night.
Mm-hmm. Everybody give me a essence ×1 roll, please.
Oh, this will go well.
Yes, if you make it, you get a check in essence. If you don't, then we get to taunt you.
Taunt away then.
Cool. All right. No worries. Flowers by Irene, Curl Up and Die, hair salon thing, the office, the bank, and at last the police station right next to the post office, across the street from the harbor master. You guys head into the police station, and there's a deputy in there, and he stands up. He goes, "Howdy, how can I help?" He's not even wearing a pistol. You guys are wearing pistols, swords, and possibly I don't think Alex is currently wearing his human finger bone necklace, but it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, so there was a siren that we heard not too long ago, and kind of
Siren? Well, sometimes the police officers, he sits on the edge of the desk, use sirens when in their car, but we haven't had anything like that happen today.
What about yesterday?
No, it's been it was quiet yesterday and today. Well, fortunately, Friday's off NAR.
Can I tell if he's being genuine with me?
Give me an empathy roll, sir.
Okay, empathy.
M for you, M for me, empathy. Yeah.
Yep, failed.
Wow, he could be a wily one. There's just no telling with this face. He has kind of the open, innocent, trusting face that allows men to lie to women for generations and create more generations.
So I'm just going to say this just quickly. Sorry, don't think like I'm not interested in all this and everything, but I'm trying to just take a seat back because I played through this stuff and you guys.
Oh no, this is all new. I
I'm not the general. I know about interacting with these people. I know about.
Oh no.
They're going to be like.
Feel free to do whatever you want, dude.
No, I'm just saying. I'm letting them get a feel for the zone.
Is he wearing a name tag, Logan?
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me see what the deputy's name is. This is the guy that you don't want to kill. It's the sheriff you want to kill, yeah. Or at least shoot.
I shot the sheriff,
Mm-hmm.
Says we don't.
but I did not shoot the deputy. Damn you.
Mm-hmm. What an earworm. Police station, there it is. Deputy is Spencer Arnahue.
Officer Spencer.
He smiles.
First of all, Logan, is there anyone in the holding cells?
You can't really tell from here. There's a couple of different hallways off, going different places. There's also, if you were to go through the entire building or through the entire main area here, then there's a closed door that's marked Sheriff Culpepper. And then there's a hallway off that way and a hallway off that way.
I gotcha.
But yeah,
okay.
he said, "Can I offer you a cup of coffee?"
Yeah, actually, that'd be great. So,
Over to the drip coffee maker.
Officer Spencer, are you you wouldn't be in the bowling league, would you? Because just don't know how long I've been staying in town here, and I love bowling.
Oh, are you any good?
I'm pretty good. It's been a little bit, but average about 250. 220. So
250. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you and your friends stop by tonight? I'll let them know that you're coming. What's your name, son?
Dr. Steven.
Dr. Steven. Oh, gosh darn! He holds out his hand for a shaking.
I shake it firmly.
Excellent. Yeah. He seems pretty impressed. A 250. You and your friends need to stop by. We're going to give you a opportunity to show your skill.
Oh, excellent. I appreciate that. Is that so? What time tonight do you think? We passed the bowling alley, but it said it was closed. So
come over around 6. It's a bit early before the leagues get going, and that way we've got some time. I'll be there early.
Frames. Can do some warm-up frames.
Well, Friday night is league only night, but we'll get you in early so that you can show us what you got, and if it's good enough, we'll see about getting you in the league.
Excellent. I appreciate that. Do you have much trouble here in town? I mean,
heavens, no. This place is as quiet as a grave.
All right. No drunk and disorderly, that type of thing. Do you guys have like a town drunk that you guys roust up all the time?
No. We're hoping to get one next year, though.
I didn't see any bars, so that might be part of your problem.
Well, you got a point there. We've got a few different properties that don't have anybody there yet. So if you're looking to get into business here, I'm guessing you're staying at the bed and breakfast currently. But if you're looking to get into business, you should stop by the town hall and maybe buy a property there.
Okay.
Maybe help us get our town drunk. He slaps his leg like he said the funniest shit ever.
You say town drunk?
That's right.
They're missing a town drunk. They need one, is what he's saying.
Challenge this fellow.
Okay, well, I guess we will see you around 6 p.m. this evening then, assuming nothing bad happens, or which you say never happens here, so we should be fine. Right?
That's true. I'll tell you what, if you're bowling a 250, I'm going to let you in on something here. Nobody in this town has ever bowled a 300, so if you're the first, we may get something special for it. I don't know.
Well, it's pretty challenging, but it has been known to happen once in a while.
Ooh, he seems excited. See you
Excellent.
at 6 o'clock sharp.
So,
Hey,
Andrew,
go ahead.
what's your plan with this?
Are we going to leave?
Yeah, you guys leave from the deputy's office. You're back out on the streets walking around like little Rory B. Calhouns.
Well, so I noticed that the bowling alley was closed for league night, which means that in a small town like this, that's probably the focus and primary social gathering point, and also the primary social tie-in that the community shares. There are no churches that I could see, so everybody probably hangs out at the bowling alley or talks about league night. So in order to establish repertoire with the citizenry, you want to connect with their most common social outlet, which in this particular situation appears to be bowling. So you create a commonality, camaraderie, and then people tend to be less guarded. And since after your first questioning, it was really apparent that they're either in denial or don't want to share. Figure to try a different tack to sort of change things up a little bit, maybe get them to talk a little bit easier, or get us into something that they feel is like a town only sort of inside circle. And once in there, we might be able to get some more information. Just a
I'm
thought
just
process.
worried that they genuinely don't know anything.
Possible too, but we're explorers and
They don't seem to
making friends with the
care at
locals.
all that we have weapons, or they just seem to. It's like they're drugged up or something. I get that feeling.
Well, I mean, considering the different environments or different zones that Alex has told us about, this one is probably like a Pleasantville, where the people here are just pre-programmed to be a certain way, and anything outside of what fits within their programming is probably just ignored or just in general they act like it doesn't exist. Like if we had just shot him right in the office there, probably nobody would say anything.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay. And no, I don't want to test it. Alex.
No, I'm just saying that it just seems that they're in a pre-programmed type of thing. So whether these are real people or entities or brainwashed people, being a part of what they identify as normal is probably the easiest way for us to blend in and also obtain any kind of information that we possibly can. So it doesn't hurt us to go bowling,
So about the bowling,
certain things. For instance,
can you bowl?
I'm not sure if it's still.
I have bowled, yes.
I'm not sure if it's still, but the bank used to hold a gate to the cyberpunk world. I think it got blown up or shut down or something. But when we used to use that, they used to become very defensive and basically prone to violence if you try and use the gate, because the gate was in the vault of the bank.
Oh.
FYI, I have uncovered some examples of what some of the buildings look like, what the street would look like at night, if you're at night, what the TV repair truck looks like, etc.
Cool.
Alex, what do you think would be the most obvious way to tell if there's been a change? Like, is it something like in the landscape, or would it be more subtle than that?
Probably be a bit more subtle. Well, definitely the landscape has changed as far as like the Morlock building popping up and stuff like that. But the people are still acting kind of like they were when we first got here, but no, something's definitely not quite right.
He said there was a bunch of open property. Did that open property used to have things there? Do you remember?
There was a few properties that were open when I first got here. All the shops that were here before, I think, have kind of pretty much stayed the same. The Moo Cow, the milk place, that was actually a home to Adora, who had escaped from the cyberpunk world, and yeah, we kind of disposed of him and took his job. So,
cut to, it shows a cut scene of Alex and some girl that you guys don't know madly driving a milk truck, throwing milk bottles at people, and Alex is like, and the girl's like, I've never had so much fun.
good old times. Yeah, I'm actually the milkman of this town.
All right. Well, it looks like
That's a good point.
everyone
Actually,
needs to teach me how to bowl.
let's go to Moo Cow and see if things are still. Because I think they changed last time. Okay, so it used to be kind of a weird thing where, at the start of the day, the milk would just be like, bring, the milk's there. Okay, so you could take the car out, you could smash all the milk everywhere, you could destroy the car, and then the next morning, bring, it's there again. Milk truck, all ready to go. But I think last time there was a bit of a weird thing going on where it wasn't coming back. Let's go and check that out.
Okay, let's swing by the post office and get a paper or see if there's any postings real quick since we're right here, and then we'll head to Moo Cow. Is there anything in the post office, Logan, like a bulletin or anything?
There's a guy standing behind the counter. He goes, "Happy Friday."
Happy Friday. You wouldn't happen to have today's paper, would you?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. All right.
They have them at the library if you need it.
Oh, okay. Of course. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Swing by Moo Cow, I guess, fellow Alex.
No problem. You guys head over to Moo Cow. It's got some stairs up to a second floor door that has a closed sign on it, and on the first floor it seems to be a garage that's also closed.
Closed as in?
The big door is down.
Yeah.
To keep the milk truck from escaping.
The keys to the front door.
You're not really sure where the keys are right now. You never bothered to lock it. You would always hope.
I just go to the front door and open it.
It does seem to be locked, oddly.
Oh.
I mean, it's got panes of glass. You could, or you're freakishly strong. You could probably just pull the fucking door handle through the door with a strength minus 30. Just like do the fucking Terminator thing where it's like.
No door now.
Yeah, go give it a shot. Strength minus 30. I'm curious.
Is anyone watching?
There's people wandering around the streets and stuff, driving back and forth. Alex is like, just pulls out the door.
Holy crap.
To the side. Freakishly strong.
How the hell did you get to be that strong? That's crazy.
A lot of masturbating.
He has the strong arm and the stranger. So no problem. He just rips the door handle out, tosses it aside, swings door open, steps going up, or you can go into the stairs down to the garage or hallway into the room. Alex seems to know his way around. He takes you into the room.
We're going to be, just in case for some reason they're back, we're going to be a bit careful because.
Got it. No problem.
Last time we were here, there were traps all over the place.
Yes, there were. It was just like Home Alone, and you were the fucking robbers. I remember that. Good times. So,
Dangerous?
He's walking like it's dangerous. He's checking his feet, and he's looking for tripwires and all that kind of shit.
Well, I don't know what Mildred's done last time she was here.
True. There isn't any of that stuff. It looks like it's clean. It's swept out. There's a closet full of milkmen's uniforms, empty but made bed. No real personal items. It's almost like it's ready as a move-in special or something.
What about the actual garage with the car with the milk in it? Is that?
You guys head downstairs and look at the. It's a milk truck. It's an old-fashioned milk truck that has like the bottles of milk, the glass bottles. They're all full and sitting there. Probably about room temperature by now.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why is that weird?
There was a point where this was all kind of like malfunctioning, like the milk was all kind of dropping out on top of each other and like spilling everywhere, but seems to have fixed itself.
What? Who owns?
Probably when Clem's got blown up.
Who owns this building?
Ugh.
That would be at City Hall.
What, does anyone work here, or is it just
No, like me. Who wants to do a
Okay.
milk run?
anybody else?
Prepares to go off the rails.
Might be good cover is interact with everybody. Here's your milk.
There are several different milkman uniforms.
Enjoy your
would be-
botulism.
What we did,
I mean-
we basically did the same thing that a paperboy did, but with the milk.
That makes sense.
Just the scenes of like a closed door and it shows a couple of milk bottles shatter against it. Milk splashed all over.
Somebody watering their lawn, a bottle of milk clobs them in the head.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of casualties when they were milkmen.
Oh, the best one was where she got the paperboy on the head. He was trying to ride away from us like, please, mister, I'm just trying to throw these papers. And I was like, ah! Yeah.
Good lord. Good dad, huh?
Oh, good times.
It's
Right,
one way
well-
to get your cold-blooded killing maxed out.
Is there a calendar by any chance somewhere on the wall?
There is. It's a 1959 dairy calendar. It has the prettiest cows in it.
What's the date today?
It's not an individual date. It's just 1959. Apparently, it's December.
Okay. Does it feel like December? Is it cold?
No, not at all. I mean, you're not sure where in the world you are. I mean, you're not on the equator, but
Mhm.
it's a very pleasant day out. Pleasant weather, pleasant skies, pleasant temperature. Very pleasant.
Doc, I'm kind of liking checking out the newspaper. Maybe it'll tell us what the date is, maybe where we are. Because I don't know where we are.
So, Alex, you said before this place was glitching. Like,
It went through a phase of it.
Get some more drink while you guys figure it out.
I think at one point, if I remember rightly, Clem's kind of got blown up or stopped working, and that kind of seemed to, the whole kind of area started glitching. But Clem's has a kind of way of rebuilding itself over time. So once that was kind of back to the way it should be, then I think everything started kind of running as normal again.
so, okay. Let's just say, like, for as a theory, that this is some sort of construct. That the whole thing is some sort of construct, like your game land or like some other land. You have a bunch of Freddie. You have a bunch of equipment there. I saw a phone and a laptop. Can you see if there's some sort of residual electric signal, like a Wi-Fi going in here, or some sort of
Yeah, there's no
signal?
There's no signal. There's no Wi-Fi. It's just a phone on its own. That's it.
No, I know you have a phone, but I mean, like, what if the contract is being controlled by something?
Oh. I mean,
Do you have the equipment to be able to test for something like that?
Well, we need some kind of well, there's definitely no Wi-Fi. I know that, and there's no cell tower signal. So,
But
I
no,
would-
like I know, like in my time, like where I'm from, I can secure a Wi-Fi network so it doesn't broadcast. But it doesn't mean there's no Wi-Fi. It just means it's not like broadcast. So I can't just be like,
well,
I
I
didn't
can have a
know
look.
on my Wi-Fi networks, you know.
Just give me a minute. I'll let you come back.
I'm just saying, like, what if there's something? I mean, this is just the appearance of 1959. It's a construct, but it's really being driven by something more technically advanced.
Yeah.
So Logan, we were talking about potentially there being some kind of the zone being controlled by some. Basically, we were wondering if there's a way for me to test if there's any like signal coming through that's maybe being purposely like hidden from us, like a Wi-Fi signal or some kind of electromagnetic bullshit.
Well, sure.
I only have my laptop and phone with me, so I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what extent I can check.
Yeah, you don't have a wide range. Pretty much you can check for Wi-Fi signals, which your phone already, as I'd mentioned earlier, doesn't have. If you had specialized gear for various signals, radio, microwave, etc., to try to pick those up, because I don't think a standard laptop can
Yeah, it's probably not
get there. But if you had that kind of shit, then yes, absolutely, you could check for strange signals and emissions.
Yeah, we probably need to go to a different zone and pick some stuff up. But right now, my hands are tied.
Okay. All right. So if it can glitch, then we know the constructs aren't necessarily perfect. So we, if it is something like that, maybe we look for areas where for better lack of a better, symbology, where the wallpaper's peeling, where we
Well,
can maybe peek behind the curtains, or
that would
things
be
like that.
great. That Alex mentioned. The
Hmm.
one going to Murlocs. You said that one was destroyed or something?
Like when you say the Morlocks, are you talking about like the old Time Machine Morlocks? Love that movie, but so like in that movie though, the surface people they at least acknowledged the Morlocks and were afraid of them. Do you think the air raid siren could be tied into that? Like the air raid siren represented like a Morlock raid or something?
I
Well,
mean,
it could be like this zone is being infiltrated type
Or
alarm
changed, maybe.
or changed.
when the siren went off, were we able to kind of get a general idea of where it was coming from, or was it just everywhere?
East of the place you were at.
East, okay.
Towards
Yes.
the forest where the people were walking.
Yes. But everybody seems to be here now, unlike yesterday.
Well, it's
I wonder
better.
if you could set it off on purpose. If we could jack into it and just set it off and see what happens.
Well, the only way to check is to go there and see.
Okay,
Sure.
go and have a look. Before we do, just be warned. Space-time in this place is a bit weird. So it kind of wraps around itself, if you know what I mean. So the idea is if you're looking at the map, if you
If I
were
exit on one side, I come in on the other side, like an old video game.
yeah, exactly. So that's how it used to work. So I wanted to forewarn you because going then to that forest, normally we'd go to that forest, we'd just appear on the other edge of the map. So, but those areas have been affected lately by weird things, like, for instance, that building popping up kind of almost inside a gate. It's kind of almost like the fabric of this area is warping around that building. So how they managed to do that, or if it's just coincidental, don't know.
Okay. Hey, what time of the day is it, Logan?
It's probably around 2 p.m. Only a few more hours until your big bowling thing.
Can we stop at the A&W to get something to eat? Maybe. I haven't had root beer in a really long time. It's my favorite kind of root beer.
No problem. You guys head over to A&W Root Beer. It's the kind that the kids go in and they have those egg drop drinks or something like that that actually contain no egg, and they drink lots of milk here. Right now, school's still in session, so it's pretty much you guys and the guy who's wiping the counter. The menu prices are super cheap, but you don't have any money. He looks up at you and goes, "Happy Friday."
You don't need money. Put it on the tab.
Mm-hmm.
I have a play immediately, but it doesn't do anything.
What do you
It
got?
doesn't do anything. So I'll just discard it.
Well, which one is it?
Whoops, hold on. It's
Oh, the effects of a dissolute lifestyle. Alex dodges another fucking bullet. That's what that's called.
Cool.
Yeah, your character's a rather straight arrow as far as not like
pretty much.
being into rampant drug use and shit like that. Everybody else is like, let's snort ketamine, see what happens.
Woohoo!
Worse.
Yes, you are.
I asked the.
I'm Jimmy, he says.
Hey, Jimmy. I'm
He's
a little
hug-
short on
hug-nosed,
cash right
clean-cut
now, but
You're staying over at the bed and breakfast, right?
Yeah, just put it on our tab there.
You got it.
Oh, no. Right then. Can I get a root beer?
He gets you a good old-fashioned, very old-fashioned A&W root beer. Anything for you, gentlemen?
What did you serve? Yeah, exactly.
We have root beer, coffee, water, milk.
Yeah, sure. I have a coffee. Why not?
He gets you a cup of coffee. He puts sugar and cream next to it just in case you're into it.
I drink black.
Is there it's like a old fashioned bar, right? Like a
This
So
is
what
the
about
1950s
Lunch
fast
bar.
food diner.
So does there happen to be a paper on the diner or anything else? I mean, is there any people in here?
No, it's you guys and Jimmy, and in the over there's a old broke pinball machine that has an out of order sign on it, and yeah, it's pretty much that.
What's does the pinball machine have a theme?
No, it's just one of those old. It's a super it's before they had cool themes.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
pretty bog standard pinball machine. I actually have been to a pinball machine museum recently for some reason.
Hey, Jimmy. What's the date today?
Oh, that's easy. It's Friday.
Yeah, but what? The date, like.
Friday. Friday.
Okay, what happens on Saturday?
I'm not sure I follow you, he says, cleaning the counter. Would you like a burger or something?
No, I'm just wondering, like. Never mind.
All right. He goes back to cleaning. You notice that part of where he's been cleaning and stuff, the counter looks like somebody's cleaned it a bit too much. You can kind of see through the counter a little bit, like he's rubbing away the linoleum. It's a damn fine root beer.
Yeah, I enjoy it. All right. Do they have bottles of it, or is it only on tap?
His is on tap, but you know, you can have as many as you wish. He tells you.
I was just gonna take a couple bottles with me if he had them in bottles, but if not,
I can
come
put
on,
an old milk bottle for you. He goes and does that. There you go.
okay. Ooh,
Glad you enjoy
got
it.
a couple bottles of root beer. All right. Let's head out to where maybe the air raid is, or maybe we will warp to the other side of the
Yeah,
street.
let's see what's over there.
You guys head on over there, and you encounter.
Oh, great.
Encounter.
Everybody, give me a sandy roll for space-time distortion, unless you have that shit maxed.
I am maxed out on space-time distortion due to my horrible rolls in the asylum.
Ooh, you fixed the insanity thing. Well done, you. Excellent. It's 1 point towards space-time distortion. It's printed on the sheet.
Yep.
With the max and stuff. It's kind of freaky here. You can tell it's not a clean seam anymore. It used to be a clean seam where you wouldn't necessarily notice it until you walked out of the forest and you're like, fuck, I'm back on the other side of town. Now it's kind of like a little bit warpy. And that building that I've uncovered there with the weird face and stuff on it is there. Under the face is some big metal doors that if they were open, it looks like it would be big enough to comfortably drive a car into.
I recognize the face, Logan, in any of my lore.
No, actually, that one you do not, although it is vaguely ancient Egyptian-ish, African-ish mix.
I have natural history.
It's made out of rock. Actually, natural history roll. Natural history gives you like of the earth. But in this case, go ahead and give me a natural history roll for a little additional piece of information.